What's going on, guys? Welcome to Rabbit's Used Cars. I couldn't resist myself. You know, if you've been on this channel for more than 15 seconds, you've probably drawn that I kind of got a thing for buying cool cars and trucks. I've bought trucks from gas stations. I have bought trucks from junkyards. I have bought cars and trucks from everywhere you could possibly think of. So naturally, when I was at Rod Run, I wasn't thinking about buying a truck, to be honest with you. My dad's still in the hospital. Kind of, we were going to take Evil up and enjoy it, but I was kind of scared to take it up because I'm scared I might have to make a quick departure, which I ended up having to do. But so I went up there just basically to do the after party, hang out with old Travis Bell, do everything we need to do. Up there, meet a lot of you guys, had a blast. And you get that phone call. I mean, keep in mind, Rod Run's huge. There's cars all up and down the strip. I mean, we got 5 miles of cars down both sides of the road, and everything is for sale. But you know what? I mean, we had a big buyout in Alabama. I've got numerous cars coming in. So it wasn't like I necessarily needed inventory right this minute. To be honest, we're running out of room now. But sometimes you just can't pass up a certain deal. And it's so funny because I was actually talking to my buddy about this earlier today. Everybody is in the sales flip game now. That's the new it thing. I'm a flipper. Well, I buy and sell, or I'm this, or I'm that. I mean, I was doing this shit way before it was cool. So you got to think about it. At Rod Run, at a show like that, I hate buying cars normally from an event like that because you've got from dealers all the way down to every bottom feeder in the world and everything in between, walking around with a pocket full of cash thinking they're wheeler dealer. And some are good. I'm not knocking everybody. Well, maybe some of these guys, but the rest of them, it's whatever. Meet a few buddies up there and all that stuff. But I wasn't planning on buying a car. I didn't bring any trailers with me. Had no type of transport lined up. Just went up there to, relax, hang out with you guys, do our thing, kind of worried about the old man and all this stuff. And I get that phone call. Actually, we were eating dinner. So, just set the scene, me, Cub Kai, and Travis Bell, and Douchebag Matt, chowing down, phone rings. So my buddy calls me up, he goes, "Rob, you need to get your ass to the strip right now." And I'm like, "Why?" He goes, "Something you gotta have just pulled up." And I'm like, "But I'm good, man." He said, "I'm telling you." And next thing he said, "Check your phone." And there was this sitting there. Man just pulled up with it this Saturday afternoon, or Saturday evening rather, comes pulling up with this gorgeous red OBS truck with a for sale sign in it. And he said, "I'm literally standing guard on this truck." So I told Sean, literally, as soon as I seen this picture, I still had him on the phone. I told Sean, I said, "I own it. It's mine." We're sitting at the table and Travis Bell's like, "You think about buying a truck?" I said, "I think I already did." So we finish eating. He's standing guard with the truck because you've got all these little sharks standing around this thing. You got to understand this. I'm not going to say holy grail because that might be pushing it a little far, but in the OBS game, short bed, V8, windows locks, loaded out, probably one of the cleanest examples on the strip, hands down. Keep in mind, there's probably 200 of these trucks for sale down there. The nicest example in Tennessee, this truck, East Tennessee since new, one owner, absolutely immaculate, perfect Victory Red paint, or better known as paint code 74U. I'll take useless OBS facts for 1,000, Alex. But the color combination, red over gray cloth, like I said, windows locks, ice cold air, absolutely immaculate. Sitting on sport wheels, got a little leveler kit in the back, just the perfect, quintessential, super clean Paw Paw truck. Everything works, factory radio, tape, CD, everything, all the owner's manual, including the emergency key they gave you when it was new in the truck with it. Love it. Absolutely clean under the hood, drives out phenomenal. I actually drove this thing around Saturday night cruising the strip, had a blast, just cruising around it, even like it sits. And that was the thing. We got down there and walked around it. I couldn't pay this guy fast enough for this thing to get out of there. And I probably could have sold it 5 times between Saturday night and Sunday morning. And luckily, I caught a transporter headed home and we stuck it on a trailer. I ended up buying like 6 sets of wheels while I was up there because we were having such problems getting wheels right now. I mean, with all the COVID bullshit. So what I'm having to do is now I'm having to stock wheels. So I don't have to wait 2 weeks for Max. So we have wheels and tires literally just right here against the wall lined up for just whatever might come in. And, you know, like I said, we got several coming in from Alabama, some new stuff. But this thing has got me excited, you know, and I think this will be a fun one to build on the channel just to show you the little detail work and how little details will go so far on these things. And I've showed you in other videos just those little changes, those little tweaks. It makes all the difference in the world. Devil's in the details. And it's so true on these things. And this is like the perfect canvas for that. I mean, this truck doesn't have a door ding. It doesn't have a scratch. It is as fresh as a 25-year-old pickup truck can be. And I mean, hell, it smells new inside. I love it. I think this was going to be a fun one. You know, I know a lot of people will give me flack. I wouldn't lower that truck, put big wheels on it. Well, you know, I really don't give a shit what you think. If I have it, savor the flavor because this thing's fixing to get dropped on its nuts and have a big set of wheels. I'm thinking 22s on this one. You know what? Since she's so nice, we'll just call her old Project Cherry Pie. But anyway, guys, I tell you what, I'm going to sit here and daydream about cruising around in my slammed OBS. You guys take care. We'll catch you next time at Rabbit's Used Cars. What's up? You know, I love it. It's like it's stock, ready to go. Holding a tent revival over here just thinking about it.